In a small coastal town, Mia and Lucas were inseparable, bound by a love that began in childhood. They grew up together, exploring the wild beaches, chasing each other through the sand, and sharing their dreams under the vast sky. The beach was their sanctuary, a place where they made plans for the future, believing that no matter what, they would always be together. As they grew older, life began to pull them in different directions. When Lucas turned 18, he enlisted in the military, feeling it was his duty to serve. Though Mia was proud of him, she couldn't shake the feeling of emptiness when he left. They promised to write to each other every week, to never let distance change what they had. And for a time, the letters came regularly, each one a reminder of their love, their shared memories, and the future they dreamed of. But as the months passed, the letters became less frequent. Mia waited anxiously for each one, counting the days between them. There were no more long, heartfelt messages, no more promises of coming home. Lucas became distant in his words, as if the weight of the world had begun to press down on him. Still, Mia held on to hope, believing that their love would overcome the separation. She clung to the last few letters with a fierce determination, reading them over and over again, as if she could somehow find him again in the words he had written. Then, one fateful day, the letter came. Mia was sitting in her small cottage by the sea, the scent of salt water in the air, when the envelope arrived. She was expecting another of Lucas's infrequent letters, but what she found inside was far different. It was from the military, not from Lucas. Her heart dropped as she read the words, each one more devastating than the last. Lucas had been declared missing in action. The words blurred together, as the world around her seemed to collapse. She couldn't believe it. It felt like a nightmare, an impossible reality. She read the letter again, hoping the words would change, but they didn't. Lucas was gone, and there was no telling if he was alive or dead. Mia was shattered. The pain of losing Lucas was unbearable, but the uncertainty of not knowing where he was, whether he was alive or suffering, was even worse. She couldn't let go. She refused to give up on him. Every night, she sat by the window, gazing out at the ocean, hoping for a sign, hoping for some miracle that would bring him back to her. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. Still, Mia clung to hope. She had one last letter from Lucas, the one he had sent just before he left. In it, he had written, "No matter where I am, my heart will always find its way back to you."